welcome back. Before we get into this video, I just want to preface that I recorded multiple videos throughout my time recovering from my surgery. It's very raw and it's very vulnerable. I wanted to bring at least my experience as a McCune Albright Syndrome patient into this platform, and I wanted to give a voice to the kids and the adults and just the human beings that are experiencing a life with this syndrome, and I know how hard it can be. But before we get into my footage of what I experienced, I wanted to give you guys a little background info on me specifically, and also what the syndrome is and what it does. So, when I was 2 years old, I was diagnosed with McCune Albright Syndrome. My mom and my dad were very vigilant. Something that my mom noticed was that I was growing too quickly. I was only 2 years old, and she was like, what is happening here? She noticed that, and both of my parents brought me to multiple doctors to see if there was something else going on, and they finally found a doctor who diagnosed me with the syndrome. I just want to preface this by saying I am no medical professional. What I'm giving you is the information, not only that I researched on my own, but also the information that I've been getting as a patient. This disorder affects bones, the skin, and the endocrine system, so the hormone producing tissues. As a McCune Albright Syndrome patient, one of my biggest trouble spots were my bones, specifically my left femur. Patients that experience problems with their bones, it's usually tied with this thing called fibrous dysplasia. And it's basically the scar tissue that develops with the bone. This scar tissue, from my understanding, makes the bone weaker. Specifically for me, my most affected spot that has fibrous dysplasia is my left femur. I experience a lot of pain with that femur. So not only does the syndrome affect my bones, I also have enlarged thyroid glands. I also experience hyperthyroidism, and I was producing a lot of hormones at a very young age. I was also part of a cancer research trial for McCune Albright Syndrome patients. When I was really young, I didn't know that it was what it was until recently, actually, but basically I would get a shot with this specific cancer medication. I don't know what it's called. The medication worked for me. It stopped me from growing too fast, so it slowed me down a little bit, and then I was able to develop better as a kid. I think that I was like around 6 years old when I started, and when I left the trial, I was 12. So yeah, I was doing the trial for 6 years. So my first surgery, I had it when I was in middle school. I was in 6th grade, and I was experiencing a lot of pain in my left femur. I got to meet an orthopedic surgeon. I ended up getting my first surgery then, just to strengthen my bones. So they just put a rod inside my femur and 2 screws to hold that rod, just to keep everything secure and make sure that everything was fine. Basically, I got my first surgery when I was in 6th grade. I got my second surgery when I was in 7th grade. Same procedure, just done in my right tibia. And then I got my third procedure when I was a junior in high school. I know that was a lot. For the past couple of months, I have been experiencing a lot of pain in my leg. The cold and the metal, it just doesn't mix well, at least for me, because I had experienced it before and everything was fine. I just assumed everything was fine, but it was not. Yeah, my fourth surgery was to assist the left femur. From my basic understanding, the screw from my third procedure, it went from being angled at the right angle to kind of going up like this. So yeah, when I got my x-rays back, my doctor was like, oh, we gotta do a procedure. Mind you, this was literally during my winter break of my junior year of college. Like, I'm just like, what are you talking about? I ended up having to withdraw from this semester to recover from the surgery. This one was a heavy hitter, guys. She's a special one, this one. And what you're about to see is my experience with everything. And I've been very lucky to have a family that's very supportive. I hope you enjoyed this video, and see you back later. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. And if you guys are new here, my name is Tess, and I do a lot of lifestyle videos. So today is a very special day. It is currently like 5:12 in the morning. I'm awake so early today because I am having my 4th surgery today. At first I thought I didn't want to film any of it. It's been a very prominent part of my life, and you know, I've
I always had it off camera, but I thought that I wanted to document that. And I also want to spread awareness for the syndrome that I have that has caused me to have my surgeries. I'm very fortunate enough to be a very, very, very mild case of this. There have been a lot of people that have had it worse than I have. So I do want to give them a voice and show my process throughout the surgery and post-op. So welcome to this journey that I didn't even think we were gonna go on. I am ready, I have my outfit ready and my bag full of a bunch of stuff, and we're gonna go to the hospital. That's crazy. In the outfit. What can I say? It's a moment. It's a look. And the socks too. What do you think about what's about to happen? Actually though, are you okay?
If I'm okay?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm okay. I think you're a trooper. You're like a real warrior, I would say.
Crazy, man.
Yes, crazy.
Yeah.
Yes,
Bye. Bye. Okay. Love you, mama. Bye, mama.
There she is. A lovely, lovely. She's doing well. She's in pain, but she's good.
In the room. Mother's here. And we're about to go to bed. It was a good day. And I barely vlogged because I was literally asleep practically 99% of the day. Surgery was great. Anesthesia's fully weared off. And I will be potentially doing PT tomorrow, and to see if I go home. I think I'm gonna be discharged tomorrow, but it's up to them, guys. I'm chilling. Like the pain is not too bad at all. Actually, it's like about like a 2, which is really good in the scale. And yeah, I think I'm gonna be able to go to bed and sleep well. So see you guys tomorrow. Night, guys.
Yes.
Because it's the same when you gave her
I can give. You see how that was
So smooth. Thank you.
She doesn't have. I'm just gonna sit up straight a little bit. So we want to make sure that she doesn't have any bacteria in her blood.
Good, Mom.
Exactly.
So the point of the toe touch weight bearing is that so that you don't have to carry the leg. But you just have to kind of focus and make sure that you're putting weight only on the right side.
So now, push your butt back here, because it might be hard on the pillow. No worries. There you go. You okay? Yeah. I want to put you.
So I'm getting discharged really soon. I'm tired all day. So yeah, should be going home very soon.
After my surgery, I couldn't go home. I live in a 6th floor walk-up, guys. Not cute with orthopedic surgery. So I had to stay with my grandma, and everything was great. And I got to visit my doctor a week later. So this is what you are about to see. Oh my gosh, okay.
Mom!
Ay, como una loca, niña.
So today is post-op day number 6, and we are on our way to a doctor's appointment just to check the incisions and make sure that everything is good. These past days I have not been vlogging because it's been very hard, like managing all of that, but right now it's getting better. I can walk better with the walker and it doesn't take as much energy anymore, so we're set. Also, I've never driven with a wheelchair accessible car until the surgery, so it's been dope. Oh, your head looks so funny.
Con el espejo.
Yeah. Hey guys. So I just came back from my doctor's appointment, which was great in reality. I went to my doctor's appointment. This was day 6 post-op, so it hasn't even been a week yet. My doctor said that everything was great, like everything looked good. That's awesome. I mean, now I can actually like shower and not do like sponge baths, which is incredible. But yeah, I feel like this has to be one of the hardest recovery things that I've had to do, and I've done many. This is number 4. Yeah, this is the first time that I've ever used a wheelchair, that I've used a walker, and have fully depended on someone else. With my other surgeries, I was able to do a lot on my own, even with crutches, and I could put my weight on my leg, and I could be able to like push through PT and do all of that. But with this one, it requires a lot more patience. It's a waiting game, and it requires more patience and time, and I had to step aside from doing a semester abroad this semester, so I'm not in school right now because of the surgery. My health comes first, and it was really tough to manage that. I needed my leg to be okay. I couldn't have gone abroad with my health being horrible and then come back here later and potentially have to do a more severe procedure on my leg and potentially my hip. I would have to have had a hip replacement if I went for 4 months. I am so used to doing my own thing. Every single time, like, it humbles you, it really does, and it makes you appreciate the little things that you can do on your own. It's simple, it's like making a step, let alone showering, let alone using the bathroom, and getting into bed, moving, sleeping. Not that it's impossible, it's just been really hard to do those things recently, and I'm so fortunate to have a mom that's been able to help me with all of it. This is a long ass rant for literally nothing. I don't know why I even started recording this, but to the people that do have this, know that there is a person here that has this as well, and that knows what that struggle is like, and hopefully there will be a cure for this syndrome, because right now there is no cure. We just make it through. We find the best ways to handle the pain and make something out of our lives, but there is no official cure and something that actually fixes all of these problems. So yeah, we just kind of just live life with the syndrome and enjoy life, and make sure that you guys know that there are many of us and that we are very powerful people, and you got this. If you're going through any surgical procedures, or if you have already had it, just know that we got this, and that we're gonna make it through. So I just wanted to just say that. So yeah, that's where I'm at today. Hey guys, today is, I don't know what day of recovery. I think I'm definitely like week 3, day 3. Yep, week 3, day 3 of recovery. And I'm finally at a place where I can actually move around and do stuff, and still have a walker, still have some things, but way better. And I'm going home. Like, all my stuff is everywhere. Like bags and things, and yeah. But we're gonna head home today, so good stuff. Hey everyone, and finally I can say today is my monthly checkup. It is technically a month and 3 days after my surgery, so I have fully waited this long. And I'm ready to go to my doctor's appointment and hear from him and see if everything is good, getting x-rays done, seeing like the incision itself, and we're just gonna get to it. So, see you in a little bit.
Let's see you back and get another x-ray. It's been how long since surgery?
A month and 3 days.
Let's see you back. That's right. Normally fractures heal at about 6-7 weeks. Given that things are a little bit less than perfect here, we can give it 8 weeks and then start to weight bear little by little. That would be really good. If everything looks the same next x-ray, I will definitely progress you and tell you to start putting some weight on, and I'll explain to you how to do it.
You heard them, folks. A month. Another month. Okay.
So I have to wait another month, and it was kind of frustrating to hear because I just assumed that I would go to PT, but honestly, this is the game, guys. I am gonna have to wait another month before starting physical therapy, before getting into that whole process and seeing what that will look like in terms of pain management and stuff like that. But honestly, all in all, it's been very fascinating. Fascinating because, yeah, it has been one of the hardest recovery times that I've done. You know, sitting in the silence has been really hard. Managing all of that and figuring out exactly like what to do with myself for a month. Very similar to quarantine energy, except I can't move. Except it's harder to move and I can't really like put weight on my leg. So I'm very thankful for the range of emotions and the support that I've been receiving through this whole process and will continue to be receiving through this process. But just know that if you are a patient of McCune Albright Syndrome, or if you're just a human that is experiencing a lot of hardship, you are going to be okay. Recently, I've been not a fan of hearing those words, but from another person who's experienced stuff to another, you're gonna be okay. And this is life doing what life does. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. I will see you again for another video on Sunday. I will be posting on Sundays now because I have all the time in the world and I have no excuse. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this kind of style video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know if this is something that you want to continue seeing because I will gladly record more stuff if that's something that you're interested in. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.